Hello, Meal Ministry folks, Dan and Julie and all the gang there. Thank you so much. We are about ready to get started kind of on our relaunch of our Meal Ministry here in the next day or so. And I just wanted to say thank you, thank you for your patience through the whole process. And welcome back. We look forward to seeing how this is all going to pan out. And we're about ready to start. I think tomorrow, or actually Sunday, will be the start of our third month in our relaunch. So grateful that you guys have hung in there with us. Just a couple things in your meal prep. Just if you can take some precautions with using gloves, things like that. I totally trust you on that. I'm not going to try to police that. You guys are smart at what you do. Just wanted to throw that out as just an encouragement. And if you need those things, gloves, that kind of stuff, please let us know. We've got a bunch at the office that we can hook you up with. A couple things on the detail side. We still cannot bring our guests in earlier than our 8 o'clock. We just can't man an earlier shift right now. Keep in mind, we're down to about 30% on our volunteers. So out of 55 direct care personnel volunteers, we're operating at about 18, which I'm thrilled with, that we got so many that came and stepped up. But what that does is it crimps the number of shifts that we can do. So we still can't get our guests to the meal table and bring them into the shelter anytime sooner than 8 o'clock. But we are working on it. We're looking at trying to get a 6 to 8 shift, which would then have dinner about 6:30. But that's still kind of in the works right now. So please be patient with us about that. We won't be able to serve dinner till that 8:30 time slot. But that doesn't mean that you can't bring your meals to the shelter earlier. But what we need you to do is just call and call the office, call my number, 716-870-3979. Now the whole world knows. And just give us a call and let us know when you're coming. Chris may also reach out to you who are on the board to bring a meal, and she may ask you, what time do you think you'll be by the shelter? And so that may work out as well. On weekdays, of course, Danny and Chris are there pretty much, throughout the business hours, and I can be available within minutes. I'm working out of the Christ Community Church office building, offices just down at 140 Genesee. So I'm minutes away from the shelter if you need me to help you get in. I live just about 10 minutes away from the shelter. So call that number, especially it may be helpful this Sunday to give my number a call to help you get into the shelter and bring those meals in at, say, the regular dinner hour, say 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. Our shift people arrive just a little bit before 7 p.m. So there's always that as well, that you can find someone in the shelter pretty much just a few minutes before that 7 o'clock shift. But if you want to bring it 4 or 5-ish and we can throw it in the fridge, utilize the office number, call my number, text me at that number. Just remind me who you are, because I don't have all your numbers. And that way we can meet you at the shelter and get your food in there at an earlier time. That was some of your concerns, was being able to bring the meal at a time that worked for us and not necessarily for you. So call us. Seriously, we can meet you there earlier. It just requires a phone call. And especially this Sunday on the 16th is when meals will resume. Chris is off that day. Danny it will be available, but call me first before you call Danny, okay? All right. Again, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing how everything kind of falls in place, and we're excited to go forward. And we are going to reopen the shelter. My proposal to our board coming up in the next few days is that we keep the shelter open for the foreseeable future. We don't anticipate doing any more, 30 days and then re-examine. We're ready to, not hit the pause button anymore. So anyway, thanks again, guys. I really, really appreciate all that you do. I know this is lengthy, but let Julie and or Dan know that you got this. And I think some of this information might have also been in an email from Julie as well, but I just wanted to verify some other details. All right, love you guys. And you know what I'm going to do? I am painting my bedroom, so I am going to go back to there. I'm going to take off my wonderful, nice new shirt and slip into my painting clothes. All right. Okay, guys, thanks again. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.